The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hand? Hand?
Okay.
We mark?
Just heals up immediately.
Oh.
Well, she wished that she had the cure. She didn't wish that she was cured.
Yeah, that would be really reckless. Who knows what it would do?
Well, especially in your current state.
Thanks, I was implying that.
See, that's the only problem with gins. They may now be the cure.
They don't follow you.
Boil the mushroom, stick them in stew.
There!
Drink the cure.
No, that would be horrific.
It's a gin!
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
We haven't freed anything. We haven't met anybody.
What if this whole
We
place
meet
is...
lots of people.
No, but I mean,
You meet Room Woman. We meet Yellow Pointy Ear.
it could be, but usually they're a little more overt.
Do you remember what happened the last time we've met one?
Yeah, we met it as opposed to it just granting wishes out of nowhere.
That may not be all the same.
True.
And you remember what happened last time?
Well, here's the thing. I've apparently made a wish, and you've apparently made a wish, and Eaton's apparently made a wish. Now, if
And
these,
yeah, I mean, I don't have what I wish.
And I never wished.
you don't have it here.
And I
Sorry, it was
Stumped it.
technically Stump who made the wish. Now, we don't even know what the rules are. Like, is it X so many wishes each?
I don't know. Let's just carry on. Just be careful what you speak.
Well, wait a minute. Why don't you test this out? You want Adrian free, right? Why don't you?
No, we don't know where he'd be freed to. We're not in his proximity at the moment.
Or you could ask for the means to do it.
I won't do it.
Okay.
I was loath to do it the first time, but there was no other choice. Here we have choices. I don't. Sorry.
It's not my Adrian.
I will free him. Just not. If you would like to do it, you could try.
I'm reticent to use the wishes of anything I do not know.
You see why I
I'm sure at some point one of us is going to wish for something just...
So hard to avoid. It's a very common phrase that people use all the time in this world.
Yes, it might not even need to be that specific. Somebody might just say that they want something, and that might be enough.
They can't. You mentioned her food that she couldn't have, and she wanted it.
Are you talking about the pink things that wink?
Yes.
How dumb do you think I am? Talking about pigs.
Yes, I'm talking about Pixie. Anyway, where are you going with this? Are you saying you think one of us should...
No, she's already said that she wanted it.
Oh, true, because she... So,
Hey.
okay, so the term wish must actually be, well, prefaced with an I, perhaps.
Let's continue into this room. You've unlocked it?
Who knows? We might even be able to use it to get out of here if all other opportunities are exhausted.
If we must.
That's why I said if all opportunities are exhausted.
As I've said, we've done it before.
Let's just remember to be specific this time.
There doesn't seem to be as many restrictions. I mean, you're not a door. And all doors aren't closed.
Yes. Let's carry on. And just be
Mindful.
careful of our tongue.
Room 10.
This room is lit only by your torches.
Then we're not going in at the moment.
Okay.
It's the same blackness as the other room?
No, this time torch light spills into the room.
Ah, yeah. Before we go in, do you want to check those statues?
We can have a look at them. Do you think there's any purpose to them? Especially if they're fakes.
They could have patterns and could be to unlock something else. Search the statues for patterns. Like, are they 5 identical statues?
Yeah, pretty much. There's ever so minor variations, but it's probably just because it's almost impossible. Without tools and machining of the modern industrial, it's almost impossible to get things exactly the same.
It's more like if there's a pattern, like a pocket or a...
No, nothing like that.
So no, the freezer's just on the floor, isn't it? The walls are just normal.
Just the floor. And it's badly damaged.
Do the places where the statues meet the floor, is there like any... Do they... How should I put this? Do they blend with the artwork in any way? Like they're part of the whole thing? Or are they...
Give me an art check.
I mean, I suppose I can just roll that. And...
Ponce.
I believe art is actually a charisma-based check, but since you don't have
I don't
art,
have art, no.
then we'll just put it...
I've got etiquette and heraldry would be the closest.
Nope.
Yeah. It was an 8.
Like, it's well below your charisma.
Yes. Probably maybe 2 below.
Oh.
Generally, the closer you are to your...
Yeah, but if it's like it's saying a negative 8.
Oh, if there's like penalties on it.
That's what he was saying, there was penalties. So if it's a negative 8, it's pretty damn good.
No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, it looks to you like the statues would be around the sun. And they're currently just leaning into it like... I don't know why.
So can we move them to be part?
I think they can only
They can only rotate in place.
Yeah. So we can get them to look at certain things, but I don't think there doesn't appear to be anything around the wall. I mean, unless they could get line of sight with something in the freeze, but I mean, you did the search for secrets. You found all the little bank vault things, but
what if this? So they're part of the sun, and the sun's behind the
charioted figure.
And there's a bunch of, I was going to say abominations, but just like evil creatures, basically.
And these are, would you consider these evil creatures?
That's a tough one. I mean, because they could just be guardians they're not necessarily linked to evil. Just because they induce fear can be quite nasty. They are winged like those angels. Or
yeah, but it's the grotesque.
Seraphim, yeah. Because these don't have the the plain state, if you know what I mean. That looks just like angelic.
Yeah, no, they're
benign.
So the question is, can you turn them right around because of their wings?
Are you trying that?
Well, I would look to see
basically just seeing if their wings would hit.
if their wings are too big.
No, they're fairly tucked in for wings.
Do we want to try turning one of these?
Might as well.
Which direction?
I mean, there's 5. See, if there was 4 of them, I'd say turn each one towards a door, but there's 5. Unless there's a hidden door that we don't know about.
Then let's turn one to each door.
Might as well.
The closest one to face the closest door.
Okay.
I mean, I know that gets tricky when you get to those 2 down here.
Nothing seems to happen.
And then turn the other one around slowly.
Okay, nothing seems to happen.
Does it feel like they're... Actually, can I get Stump to try and position them through feel with his detect traps? I know it's a bit of a push, but...
As a question would be, is there any differences between them whatsoever? Or are they just identical?
Yeah, pretty much is what I asked.
Look, I know you were looking for little details.
Well, it's all identical. They're all identical except for little things.
Stump turns them all, turns them one by one, and then just sort of stops and goes, feel a little thing here, like fit. And then you just turn the next one, until they're all perfectly facing away from the sun.
Okay.
And then all the tiles on the floor that are still there flip. And now the sun is a black hole sucking things in. And the figure on the chariot is dead. And the dark creatures are in triumph. And the tower is surrounded by green flame.
Green flame.
Depicted in tile form.
Yeah. I don't like this one. I liked the other one.
I'll search for secrets again now.
Okay.
It's a 6!
Well, I might as well.
You don't find anything.
I know, but you know...
I don't think you find anything.
Yeah. If you wish to put them back the way it was.
I'd rather them back the way they were. Yes.
And you just turn them back around until they're facing the way they were, and the tiles all flip.
So for all I know, we just closed them way to the surface again now. I don't know.
Or we may have opened something.
True.
Let's continue. Room 11. Sorry, room 10.
That was the one that was dark, but
Sophia
not so
and-
dark that...
Yes, Sophia muscles the door open, and it's dark in there, and it's pretty much only lit by your torchlight.
Oh, there's only one other door, so I'll head towards it and encourage Stump to check for traps.
The floor has a slope to it, and it slopes towards the centre of the room. So as you get near there, you realise that there's a pit lined with iron spikes, rusty iron spikes, in the centre of the room.
Be cautious, don't slip into there.
I roll a 1.
What, he just slips into there?
Slipping that way.
I'll try and grab his hand.
Oh, he pulls you in?
No? Well, we'll see. That's a pass on the strength check.
No, he doesn't.
Careful, Stump. You do not want to meet your end in there. I'll haul him back towards the top of the north end of the room.
Me think.
at the doorway, how far is it before it really starts sloping?
Oh no, it's an even slope. The whole room is tilted. It is angled into that. So it's difficult to.
Alright.
You just have to remember if you haul them out of the way, not to haul them too vociferously.
I'm more concerned about if he fucks it up, the slope changes.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure if he triggers a trap in that door, that slope is going.
Me check door. No like room. Okay. No trap.
Hold on. Is there any hooks or anything on that wall?
Nope.
There's nothing for us to grab onto if it goes pear-shaped.
It pretty much isn't.
It's just flat stone, I'm sure. There's probably not even a little ledge along the edge.
No, it's very smooth. Can't open door. There's a increased difficulty for this.
Wait, have you tried unlocking it yet?
No lock.
Oh. Increased difficulty, okay. Well, it's a pass. Well, potentially.
Is it a pass by 2?
Yes.
Then Saphiro eventually gets the door open. And there is the corridor beyond. What do?
Look to the left and right before proceeding. And just check.
The corridor is dark, being lit only by your torches. A stench of must and disuse fill the air. The funk of over 1,000 years. In the distance, you hear screeching sounds and low moans. But that could be coming from anywhere. The ceiling does have holes, and there is occasional piles of rubble in this hall. There is a door off to your right. Mostly obscured by fallen rubble.
That's fine, don't want to go in
Part
there
of the
anyway.
door that you can see has had a thing carved into it. Deep, ragged letters spelling out, in common, do not. And then there's rubble.
Oh, we know, I say to the letters. And turn left and sort of encourage the others to follow.
Okay, Saphiro in the lead. You head off down the corridor.
Well, I'll probably want to get Stump to check for traps since this is a corridor along the floor every so often.
Every so often or every tile? You need to specify because I'm running him, and as you know, checking for traps takes 10 minutes per tile.
Yeah. Shit, he can't even just do spot checks on the tiles as he goes, can he?
And we already found a room that had, or every tile went click.
Yes.
There's a reason that this is a rogue skill.
Yeah. When he checks for traps, how many tiles does it cover?
1.
It only covers 1, okay.
Because no one was interested in my time-saving mechanic. So we're not using it.
Fair enough.
I know.
I tried that when Lee was being trapped,
Yep.
remember? No one was interested in the time-saving mechanic. So we're not using it.
Every 5 tiles, maybe.
Okay, so from that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That way it shouldn't take us more than an hour before we get to the...
Okay. Right, can you all make a save versus magic check as you proceed onwards? Okay, you're saved for half effect. You have not. Neither has Stump. Stump and Sulin disappear. They're gone. Saphiro, Saphiro,
Yeah.
you realise this is because you're in another room.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the smashed room where the rat ripped down a wall.
There's
a faint glingle, glingle, glingle. No, I've got to make her a check. Hang on. Yeah, no, she's not.
What the? Is Scribbles still on my...
Yes.
Scribbles, what happened? Why are we here? I don't know why I ask you sometimes, Scribbles. Oh, you're still cute though. We better find the others. Sulin! Stop!
Okay, the helpless lamb is trapped in his room. So, okay, Sulin. You find yourself in a room. The floor is covered in a very badly damaged geometric pattern tile mosaic, triangles into hexagons. There's a lot of dead bodies piled up in a corner. And by bodies I mean bones and gnawed-on remains. The ruins of armour and gear lie everywhere in scattered pieces. You look around and realise the cause of that pile of eaten remains is in another corner and is now moving. Great big creature.
Is it breathing?
Are you going to check? Because it's very dim. Very, very, very dim.
I'll get to a point where I can see if it's moving.
So, 1 square away from it. Gotcha.
Uh,
Okay, so you get there and you roll a perception check. You notice you didn't move silently.
it's a success.
Okay. Yes, it is.
It's breathing.
It's also waking up.
I will stab
The
it.
Umbra Hulk wakes up.
Hey, Umbra Hulks.
It sniffs the air. Looks around. Intentions?
I was stabbing it.
Initiatives. Remembering to roll d10s for initiative and not 20s. Brendan. I go on 4.
Hey, if you want to end up going on 26 because you're
go on
good
8.
speed, that's great.
Groggily, it takes a swing at you. Your AC is 0, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you were armed.
Yes, I was armed. I said
You were going to
stabbing
stab
it.
it, yeah.
Can't approach something that was...
So who's going to Nikita it?
Well, its tobacco is 11, and I rolled a 12, so I hit. And its damage is, on its first attack... Oh, okay. So I roll these, and then 3, 4. So 10 damage. And then it's another next attack. You get 3 of them back to back because they're natural weapons. So 4, 5, 6. That's a 19. It's huge, big claws designed to rip through rock and just like smack. So it's kind of lackadaisical about it, which is why it's only done 4. I dropped that one after it was a 4, I think that would have been 2. So 8 damage, and the third attack does a d10. And 9. Now, it does get...
Yeah, I figured you'd be aiming somewhere around there.
Oh. You're not looking into its eyes, are you?
It stood up.
Okay. You need to make a saving throw versus spell. Because they can cause confusion.
Well, the problem is, it was stood up, and I would have looked at it.
Yeah.
It's a fail.
Okay. Apparently, this causes confusion. What that does, I don't know. confused. As per the spell. But I don't... You know what, we're just going to ignore that. I'm not looking up the spell confusion. I have a feeling it's bad.
25% chance you hurt yourself, like Pokemon or something.
We're not going to use that. I'm not looking it up. I can't be asked. Not because I don't care, but just because it seems like this is already an unfair fight in the versus teams.
Well, yeah, she's been isolated all by herself for one. She probably wasn't even on full XP when she found it.
She's a group fight.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it's your turn. So it's basically just smacked you around a lot.
Yep. So I'll try to stab it, then retreat.
Good. Are you just generically stabbing or calling a shot?
I'll help pay if you want to call a shot.
Yeah, I'll call a shot.
An 8 modifier on your check.
Which
I don't know.
Which I couldn't give anyway.
I'm not going to put words in Sulan's mouth though, I don't know if she's able.
I wouldn't go for face because it's 21.
Hang on, what size is this? Oh, it's a large, so we'll say it's a 6 modifier.
19.
You need to roll 19.
No, I need to roll a 17.
To get to 19.
It's a success. It's a fail. So it's success. My first one was success.
Okay. Treat it like a crit.
9, 10, 12.
Ooh, okay.
12. Do I roll percentiles?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's failed.
Because of course it fucking is. Why would the sword ever do its job?
Hasn't yet.
Your whole reels back. It's like... And in retaliation, it intends to attack you.
I said in my turn, my move would be retreat.
Okay, it's going to follow you.
Okay.
Its movement rate is slow. So...
Wait, don't you have that free, I can...
Yes.
So you're using that?
Yes.
Okay, you break free, and you move as far away as you can get back, or you could back yourself into a corner if you want. Like you can move 12 squares.
I will move if we're...
Do you even know what...
I don't even know. I'll move back towards our party. It's...
you don't know which direction that is.
Then I'll just retreat.
Okay, well, there's not that much room.
No, I don't know.
It will lumber after you, but it's very slow.
Yep.
Next round. I know what my intention is.
I will retreat again, further away from it.
Okay. I go on 3.
I go on 4.
Right, so it's going to advance. Let's see, the furthest away you could possibly be would be
Of course, you don't have your weapon speed if you're not intending to use
3.
it.
They still have to roll add a 1 for.
It reaches you. It reaches you. And it will take a swing. Now, because you go one after it, then we resolve its next natural attack at the same time as whatever you choose to do. So, but I believe in this combat you have used your disengage once, so... Natural 20.
Then I'm dead.
Yeah, but it's not...
It doesn't really matter. Minimum damage. I'm dead.
It's gonna... Yeah.
And that puts you at -4. Do you want to do anything about that? Because it's going to eat you.
Yeah, so...
It's about to just eat you.
Yeah, I have to use the sheet.
Oh my god. My god. It needed an Hulk to do it, so there's no
Well, to be
accomplishment
fair,
in
it's
this.
also like she got teleported away from the group suddenly into its...
It's a teleport trap in the corridor.
But, into its lair, so it wasn't exactly, like...
Just so you know, you're in room 22. It's below the rat room. So she's actually just one door away from Saphira.
22?
Yeah.
Huh. You haven't lived until you've had a whole crotch full of resin.
You don't know. You don't know me. You know what I do. I'll squirt my crotch full of resin and let it harden. But 3,000 ain't enough. I want 10, and that's for me myself. There's too many resin sculptors at this island.
Just picturing him now on the boat that's sinking, and then instead of water, it's just resin. It's just like, kick.
Because it'll eat me before it's worried about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
And then it will gain the dragon
some of
mark.
your papers. And... There it is.
I've got to
So what's that silver one I saw?
Yep.
You've got to sign it.
Yes. Right.
Use one of these.
No, just make sure player name, whether it's my name or the character's name, because you've got to be careful.
What player name would be you?
Yes.
This is the Money in the Bank prize for like 2-3 years ago. Was this Get Out of Death Free card? Right. This agreement was made on the 18th of the 10th, 2019. Dungeon Master, blah, blah, blah. Due to the player's victory in the 2019 Money in the Bank wager, the DM hereby agrees to guarantee the player a one-time get out of dead free opportunity, hereafter referred to as the reward. The term of this agreement is unending. I hereby agree that the player will not have to provide advance notice, meaning this can be cashed in after the fact. Okay, incumbent upon the player is deliverance of this agreement to the DM, which has happened, or another entity designated by the DM, which is me in this case. The act of delivering this contract to the DM is designated to make exactly or sever notification of the players. Repudiation of the championship contract. This agreement the DM's etc. Remember best punitive down cut 'em. Okay. Right. This is very broad, and it leaves it up to me as to exactly how this makes sense in game. So, this is my signature, and the event is room 22 Plains Gate. This, therefore, and hereby is so repudiated. Right. 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 Right.